Have you ever felt like someone is dreaming for you in silence? Not the loud kind of dream, not the kind people post about, but the kind that keeps someone awake at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling, thinking about your future more than their own. Tonight, I need to confess something. I have a dream for you, and it's been living inside me for a long time. You see, I've known what it feels like to lose, to sit alone with empty hands, to love and feel powerless, to want to give the world, but barely afford tomorrow. I've walked through nights that didn't end, smiled in rooms where my heart was breaking, clapped for others while fighting silent battles no one could see. Pain teaches you things, silence shapes you, loss humbles you, and somewhere between the struggle, I realized something. Love is not just holding someone. Love is building something for them. So when I say, my love, I have a dream for you, it's not poetry, it's a promise. But here's the secret, my dream isn't about me. It's not about you staying. It's not about you needing me. It's not about you choosing me. It's bigger than that. I dream of a version of you that even you are afraid to imagine. I dream of you walking into rooms and not shrinking, not apologizing for your existence, not doubting your worth. I dream of you fearless, of you healed, of you unstoppable. And maybe that sounds strange, because most people say, I can't live without you, but I don't want you to live because of me. I want you to live because you finally see who you are. You see, real love doesn't cage, it doesn't control, it doesn't make you smaller so it feels bigger. Real love pushes you toward your destiny, even if that destiny scares me. There were days I wanted to hold you close and protect you from everything, from heartbreak, from failure, from disappointment. But then I remembered no one protected me from mine and those storms. They built me, so my dream for you is not a life without struggle. It's a life where struggle can break you. I want you to fall and get up stronger, to be rejected and realize your value never decreased, to fail and understand you are not your mistakes, because I've seen something in you, something you don't see yet, a quiet fire, a strength you hide behind doubt, a future waiting for your courage. And here's the part I've never said out loud. Sometimes I'm scared that one day you'll grow into the person I see and realize you don't need me anymore, that you'll become so powerful, so independent, so complete that I'll just be a chapter. But if that happens, I'll still be proud, because my love was never about possession. It was about purpose. I don't want to be your reason. I want to be your reminder. A reminder that you are capable of more than comfort, more than average, more than survival. I have a dream where you wake up one morning and the fear that once controlled you is gone, where you chase what sets your soul on fire, where you stop asking for permission, where you forgive yourself for not knowing earlier. I dream of you financially free, emotionally stable, mentally strong, not because I want to show you off, but because I know what it feels like to watch someone you love limit themselves, and I refuse to let you do that, even if it means pushing you, even if it means telling you the truth when it's uncomfortable, because love that only comforts is incomplete. Love must also challenge. So here is the full secret. My dream for you is that one day you won't need anyone to save you, not me, not the world, not validation, just you, standing tall, certain, whole. And if I'm still beside you when that day comes, I'll smile. If I'm not, I'll still smile, because loving you was never about keeping you small enough to stay. It was about believing in you big enough to leave. So tonight, when you close your eyes, ask yourself one question. Are you living the life someone who truly loves you would dream for you? And if the answer is no, then fight. Grow, heal, rise, not for me, not for applause, but for the version of you that's been waiting patiently for your courage. My love, I have a dream for you, and it's time you start dreaming it too. Do you know what scares me the most? It's not losing you, it's losing the chance to tell you what has been living inside my chest for so long. Because, my love, I have a dream for you, and it's been growing quietly, in the spaces between our conversations, in the silence after we say goodnight, in the way I look at you when you're not looking at me. You think I just see you. I don't. I see who you could become. And sometimes that vision makes my heart ache because I love you in a way that is not small, not safe, not simple. I love you in a way that is not small, not safe, not simple. I love you in a way that stretches me, rebuilds me. And in the middle of that breaking and rebuilding, this dream was born. A dream for you, not for us, for you. Do you understand how dangerous that is? To love someone and dream beyond yourself. There are nights I lie awake and imagine your future. I imagine you walking into rooms with confidence you don't yet have, speaking words you're still too afraid to say, standing tall in a world that once made you feel small. I see you fearless, and then I ask myself, will I still be standing beside you when you reach that version of yourself? Or will I just be the quiet beginning of your story? And that thought, it hurts, but I would rather feel that pain than ever be the reason you stay small. My love, I have a dream for you. I dream of your freedom, not the kind that runs away from responsibility, but the kind that runs toward purpose. I dream of your healing, the kind where old wounds don't control your reactions anymore, where your past stops whispering lies into your present. I dream of you waking up one day and not questioning your worth, not comparing, not doubting, not apologizing for taking up space. Do you know how often you shrink yourself for others, for comfort, for fear, sometimes even for me? And every time you do, something inside me wants to shake you gently and say no. Don't you dare become smaller for love, because if love demands your shrinking, it isn't love. I don't want your half-light. I want your sunrise. I don't want your quiet survival. I want your loud becoming. And maybe that sounds selfish. Maybe it sounds unrealistic. Maybe you're thinking, why can't we just be happy as we are? But tell me, are you truly happy or just comfortable? Are you fulfilled or just afraid to want more? I've seen the way your eyes change when you talk about your dreams. They light up, then they dim, as if hope is something you're not allowed to hold for too long. Who taught you that? Who convinced you that wanting more was dangerous? I want to unteach that fear, slowly, patiently, with love. My dream for you is not about money. Though I want you secure, it's not about fame. Though I want you recognized, it's not about success as the world defines it. It's about peace, deep, unshakable peace, the kind where you no longer fight yourself, the kind where you forgive who you were, the kind where you stop punishing yourself for not knowing then what you know now. I have watched you be strong for everyone else. I have watched you carry burdens that were never yours. I have watched you smile while your heart was tired, and I have stayed silent sometimes, not because I didn't care, but because I was afraid that if I pushed you toward your potential, you would outgrow me. There, I said it. Sometimes I'm terrified that the more powerful you become, the less you'll need me. And what is love without being needed? But then I realized something painful. If I need you to need me in order to feel secure, that isn't love. That's fear. And I refuse to love you from fear. So instead, I choose courage. I choose to say the hard things. I choose to believe in a version of you that might one day walk so far ahead I can barely keep up, because loving you means wanting your expansion, even when it stretches the distance between us. My love, I dream of you healed from the things you pretend don't hurt, from the words that still echo in your mind, from the disappointments you brush off with "It's fine. It wasn't fine, it hurt you, and you deserved better." I dream of the day you stop settling in work, in friendships, in your own expectations of yourself. You were not created to settle. You were not created to survive. You were not created to survive. You were created to become. You don't see that. Sometimes you doubt yourself so deeply, it feels like watching someone drown quietly. And I want to dive in, but I also know, dive in, but I also know you have to choose to swim. I can encourage you, support you, but I cannot become you. And that's where this dream becomes sacred, because it's not about me saving you. It's about you discovering your own strength. Imagine this with me. Close your eyes. See yourself 5 years from now, stronger, calmer, confident in a way that doesn't need validation. You wake up without anxiety sitting on your chest. You look in the mirror without criticizing what you see. You speak without second guessing every word. You chase opportunities instead of running from them. You trust yourself. Can you see that person? I can. I see them so clearly it almost feels real. And that vision is my dream for you, not because I want to change you, but because I see the you beneath the fear, beneath the conditioning, beneath the doubt. There is a version of you that is unstoppable, and my heart aches knowing you don't fully believe that yet. Sometimes I watch you sleep, and I wonder, do you know how extraordinary you are? Do you know how rare your heart is? Do you know how rare your heart is? Do you know how deeply you are capable of loving? And if you can love others that deeply, why can't you love yourself that way? Why are you so patient with everyone else, but so harsh with yourself? My dream for you is self-compassion, radical self-compassion, the kind where you don't tear yourself apart for mistakes, the kind where you say, I'm learning, instead of I'm failing, the kind where you allow yourself to grow without shame. I want you to outgrow your fears, outgrow your past, outgrow the version of yourself that believed you weren't enough, even if one day you outgrow me. Do you understand how much love that takes to risk being left behind for the sake of someone else's becoming? But that's the truth. I don't want you dependent on me. I want you powerful beside me. I don't want you clinging to me. I want you choosing me every day from strength, not from need. My love, I have a dream for you. A dream where you stop hiding your brilliance, where you apply for the opportunity you think you won't get, where you start the project you're scared will fail, where you speak the truth you've been swallowing, where you leave what drains you, where you run toward what ignites you. And yes, it scares me because growth changes people, success changes dynamics, healing changes attachments. And I don't know what our future looks like in that version of your life, but I know this: I would rather love you boldly than keep you small just to feel safe. So if I ever push you, if I ever challenge you, if I ever refuse to let you settle, know this: it's not because I'm dissatisfied with you. It's because I see too much in you to let you live half a life. You deserve a full life, a loud life, a purposeful life, a loud life, a purposeful life. And if one day you stand on a mountain you once to death, hot, was impossible to climb, I will remember this moment, this quiet confession, this dream I held for you before you held it for yourself. And even if my hands are no longer the ones you hold, I will still be somewhere smiling at the sky, knowing you finally became everything you were meant to be. There is a kind of love that holds on, and there is a kind of love that opens its hands. I didn't understand the difference until I loved you, because loving you has never been simple. It has never been about possession, never about control, never about keeping you close just to calm my own fears. Loving you has been a quiet war inside my chest, a war between wanting you near me forever and wanting you to become everything you were born to be. And sometimes those two things do not look the same. My love, if I am honest, there are nights I imagine your future, and in that future, you are extraordinary, stronger than you are now, braver than you believe you can be. So self-assured that doubt no longer whispers your name. You walk differently, you speak differently, you glow differently, and when I see that version of you in my mind, I feel two things at once: pride and fear. Because what if that version of you doesn't need me anymore? What if you grow so far beyond this moment that I become a memory. Do you know how terrifying that thought is, to love someone so deeply that you are willing to risk losing your place in their life just so they can rise? But that is what real love demands. It demands courage. It demands selflessness. It demands that I look at you and say, I want you to soar. Even if your wings take you somewhere I cannot follow. There are people who will love you as long as you stay manageable, as long as you don't outshine them, as long as you don't outgrow them, as long as you don't challenge their insecurities. But I refuse to be that person. I refuse to love you in a way that cages you. I refuse to shrink your world so I can feel big inside it. If loving you means watching you become more than me, then let it be so. If loving you means you discover strength that no longer depends on my reassurance, then I will teach you to stand alone. If loving you means one day you look at me not as your anchor, but as someone who helped you find your own ground, then I will accept that role, because I don't want you attached to me out of fear. I want you beside me out of choice. There is a difference, a powerful difference. Needing someone comes from emptiness. Choosing someone comes from fullness. And my dream is not for you to need me. My dream is for you to become so complete that loving me is a decision you make freely, not a dependency you cling to. Do you know how rare that kind of love is? The kind that says, grow beyond me. The kind that whispers, become more than I am. The kind that doesn't tremble at the thought of being surpassed. Because if you rise higher than me, if you achieve more than I ever could, if you become wiser, stronger, more accomplished, how could I ever feel threatened? Your growth would be my joy. Your success would be my pride. Your transformation would be proof that love can build, not bind. Sometimes I imagine you standing in your power, confident, independent, unshaken, and I see people admiring you, respecting you, listening when you speak, and I stand somewhere in the background, not jealous, not insecure, just grateful. Grateful that I loved you in a way that did not clip your wings. But I won't lie to you. There is a part of me that fears being left behind. A small, fragile part. The part that wonders what if they realize they deserve someone better? What if your expansion reveals my limitations? What if your light exposes my shadows? But love is not about protecting my ego. Love is about protecting your destiny. If I ever hold you back because I'm afraid of losing you, then I never truly loved you. If I ever discourage your ambition because it intimidates me, then my love was selfish. And I refuse to love you selfishly. So hear me clearly. If you want to study further, I will support you. If you want to change paths, I will stand with you. If you want to chase something uncertain, I will remind you of your strength. And if that journey transforms you into someone greater than who you are today, I will celebrate that transformation, even if it changes us, because I would rather lose a version of you than keep you trapped in one. I would rather face my insecurity than see you dim your light. I would rather sit alone with my fear than ever ask you to be less. You deserve expansion. You deserve evolution. You deserve a love that says, don't stay the same for me. And maybe one day you will look back at this moment and realize the greatest proof of my love was not how tightly I held you. It was how gently I released my fear. Because loving you enough to let you become more than me means understanding something profound. You are not here to orbit around me. You are not here to stay within my comfort zone. You are not here to live a life that makes me feel secure. You are here to fulfill your purpose. And if my role in that purpose is to support you, encourage you, strengthen you, even if it means you outgrow the version of us that exists today, then I accept that with an open heart. I don't want to be your ceiling. I want to be the ground you push off from. I don't want to be the reason you hesitate. I want to be the reason you believe you can leap. So if one day you stand taller than me, stronger than me, wiser than me, more accomplished than me, I will not shrink. I will not compete. I will not resent. I will look at you and think, this is what love was meant to do. It was meant to elevate, to refine, to empower. And if loving you requires that I evolve too, then I will grow alongside you, not ahead of you, not above you, beside you, but never in your way. Because my love, the truest form of devotion, is wanting you to become everything you are capable of, even if that everything is more than I ever imagined myself to be. There is a kind of love that doesn't ask for anything in return. It doesn't say, stay with me. It doesn't say, I need you. It doesn't try to tether or confine. It simply says, I see you, I see the fire inside you, and I will hold it in my heart even if it burns me. My love, I have loved you in silence for so long, and in that silence, a truth became clear. The greatest expression of love is sometimes letting go. Yes, letting go because I cannot build your dreams for you. I cannot protect you from the lessons you are meant to learn. I cannot shield you from the storms that will shape you. And yet I carry a promise I will never speak aloud to anyone but you. A promise that I will risk everything I am just to see you become everything you were born to be. Do you feel the weight of that? To love someone so fiercely that you are willing to be left behind, to see them rise even if your hands cannot hold them there. There are nights I lie awake heart heavy and I wonder, what if your wings grow beyond my reach? What if you leave me in the quiet shadows of your brilliance? What if the person you are meant to become no longer needs me? And then I remember, love is not meant to keep someone close. Love is meant to set them free. So I whisper in the dark, fly higher than I ever dreamed. Climb mountains that scare me just to watch. Chase the horizon I cannot reach. Because if I truly love you, I cannot demand your presence. I cannot plead for your attachment. I cannot let my fear dictate your growth. My love, this is the paradox I live in every day. To want someone and to wish them far away, to ache for their closeness and to pray for their freedom. I dream of you walking through life unafraid. I dream of you laughing louder, dreaming bigger, loving deeper, even if that love no longer looks like mine. And sometimes the truth stings because love like this is not safe. It is not comfortable. It does not guarantee that you will return. It only guarantees one thing, that you will grow. And I will grow too. I will learn to let go. I will learn to trust your journey. I will learn that loving you fully means being willing to break my own heart along the way. There is a beauty in this kind of risk, a raw, aching beauty. It makes the heart stronger. It makes the soul wider. It makes love eternal, not because it is possessed, but because it is freely given. So when I say, I love you, understand this. I love you enough to watch you soar. I love you enough to risk losing you. I love you enough to hold you in my heart, even if you are not holding mine. And my dream for you is that you live without boundaries, that you love without fear, that you chase your calling, even if it leaves me standing in silence. Because love that fears loss is not love. Love that risks everything is the love that endures. I love you enough to risk it all, to risk being left behind, to risk aching alone so that you can find your brightest light. Do you feel it? Do you understand the weight of this truth? I do not ask for thanks. I do not ask for recognition. I do not ask for a return of the sacrifice I make silently every day. I only ask that you become who you are meant to be, that you rise even if it means leaving me behind, that you shine even if my shadow cannot reach you. Because my love, this is the essence of what I feel. To risk everything for your becoming is the only way to love you truly. It is raw, it is fearless, it is quiet, it is eternal. And every heartbeat, every whispered prayer in the dark, every moment I choose to hope rather than hold is proof that my love will follow you, even if it cannot keep you. Because your light your life, your destiny is worth more than my comfort, worth more than my fear, worth more than my fear, worth more than my desire to keep you close. And I will stand here or sit in the quiet or whisper in the shadows, witnessing your rise, holding nothing but this risk, this love, this dream that you become everything you are meant to be.